What's the deal, you guys? What's the deal? What's the deal, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on, you guys? I'm here, and I'm him, as you guys can see. And I'm out here in Houston to celebrate Josiah. Josiah's graduating from production school, and I'm very, very proud of my best friend. And I'm in the building. I had to redo this video because my damn mic is fucked up. The wire that goes in here, it bent. And of course, y'all already know I hopped on Amazon real quick to order me another goddamn mic. I don't play these games about this mic. I don't play about my mic. So we got to deal with the default microphone, which is my laptop microphone for the entire time I'm in Houston, because the mic should be home back in Atlanta by the time I get there. They say it's going to be there Sunday. So I get back home Monday morning. So it should be there when I get there. However, y'all, yes, indeed. So we're going to go ahead and get into some things today. We got a couple of topics to get into. But one of the things that we're going to start off with wasn't even a topic that I wanted to talk about. Like, it wasn't no topic at all. It's just something that I saw while I was looking for shit to talk about. And I said, let me drag this motherfucker real quick. So let's go ahead and get into what that was. So as you all already know, the Diddy documentary is out right now. I have not seen it yet. However, when I do get back home to Atlanta, I'm definitely going to watch it, and I'm definitely going to give my review on it, okay? Now, Akbar V shared her opinion on the new Diddy documentary, and this is what her dumb ass had to say, y'all, because y'all know she a dumb ass. She gonna say, Diddy, when you come home, give your life to Jesus. Go back to your first love. Jesus is the way. Me watching this Diddy documentary, it shows that a lot of them was cool when stuff was going on. Then they got balls when Cassie did what she did. Why didn't y'all quit? I'm just asking. Lil Ryder's a dope producer. He the only one I'm seeing wasn't with none of it. Cassie is so pretty. It looked like she has a lot of good energy. But my question is, why didn't y'all just leave? You took too long getting on the elevator. I would have hit the steps or something. But putting on shoes in front of the elevator and texting and walking around, baby, no ma'am. But see, my thing, and what I get from watching this documentary is that when it was in the moment, everyone was okay. They wanted to be around and they wanted to be paid. But when Cassie did what? When Cassie did what she did, everyone was ready to go at him because they tolerated him but didn't really like him or fuck with him. First of all, I'm really going to need for Akbar to stop speaking. I'm really going to need for her to stop speaking. I'm really going to need for her to shut what we call the fuck up, okay? Because, girl, didn't nobody ask you for your thoughts, and nobody really cares about your thoughts because your thoughts ain't shit. That's number one. And for you, this is the part that really pissed me off. For her to get on here and say, Cassie's so pretty. It looked like she has a lot of good energy. But my question is, why didn't y'all just leave? You took so long to get on the elevator. I would have hit the steps or something, putting on shoes in front of an elevator and texting, waiting around, baby, no ma'am. But bitch, you still with your baby. You still with your husband that's whooping your ass. So how the fuck you gonna sit up here and judge another motherfucker about the way that they handle their abuse? Girl, you still with yours? Wasn't you just on social media crying to the people about how your man be whooping your ass? Ain't this what you was doing? I'm just trying to understand if that was is that what you were doing? Because what the fuck? You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't understand. I don't get it, and I don't understand, because my whole point of the matter is this right here. You trying to judge her for how she's handling her situation when you sitting up here with a man that don't give a fuck about you. You with a man that's abusing you, but you got so much to say about another bitch and what she got going on. Akbar, please shut the fuck up. I'm really tired of you, because as a person that grew up in a house with an abusive motherfucker, I was trying to have some type of, decency and some type of, what word am I looking for? Some type of sympathy or empathy for your ass because of what you went through with this man. But for you to sit up here and say, well, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? Like, girl, shut your stupid ass up. Girl, fuck you. Don't nobody give a damn about what you got going on and what the fuck you talking about. Shut up. Shut up. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it, y'all. I'm definitely over it. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next topic of the day. And y'all know anytime I get a chance to get on this big fat motherfucker, you already know I'm on it. So the next topic of the day is Mayo and Akademiks, honey. Okay. Now Mayo has some things to say about DJ Akademiks. Okay. Now he went in on DJ Akademiks, and y'all already know I don't like DJ Akademiks. Any chance I get to go off on DJ Akademiks, I'ma always join in. But Mayo went off on DJ Akademiks after seeing his comments on fabulous fashion choices, and I just want to get into what he had to say. Okay, so I don't know if they'll allow me to play it on my screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let it play and we listen to it, y'all. So
let's rap about it. How y'all feeling today, man?
Feeling great. Yo, Akademiks, check this out. Akademiks. Akademiks, I know you're not talking. 100%. I know you're not talking. You got the audacity to be speaking on niggas and what niggas is wearing. You talking about what niggas is wearing? You talking about the proximity between what niggas is wearing and their age? Let me explain something to you. You're a journalist and this is your opinion. So let me give you my opinion on you. I feel like you built like a dyke. I feel like you built like no, listen, 100%. Listen, I feel, let me just say how I feel. I feel like you built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you're built. No, listen, I feel like you're built like a jar of relish. You understand? You can see, here's the thing. Like, this ain't no gangster talk. We ain't gonna do no gangster shit. But listen, what I'm saying, since you want to speak about, young niggas, old niggas, and when you do that,
let's rap about it. How y'all feeling today, man?
Feeling great. Yo, old niggas, ain't no difference between young and old niggas. It's only time. It's either you a lame or you not. It's either you with it or you not. It's either you understand or you don't. Period. Point blank. You understand? And when you speak about fashion and when you speak about what niggas is wearing today, let me just give you some game though. Timbs, Air Force Ones, Pelés, Averexes, and all the things that you see people wear today, those things was made hot in this generation here. Those are the things that was made hot in the 80s and the 90s, and we made popular. So like, leave niggas out of that. Like you giving it your opinion, and my opinion to you is I think you built like a fucking a woman with 4 kids. Like, what are we really talking about? No. Let me talk though, because this is the problem. Niggas been talking every day. Old niggas, ain't no difference between young and old. Niggas been talking every day. We wake up, niggas is saying shit about us, and we ain't. Yeah. We take the high road every time, but we got to put things in perspective, right? You got a nigga that probably spent most of his early life afraid to really be and couldn't be in the in crowd, was insecure, couldn't take his pants off in front of women. You understand what I'm saying? So now 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, ashamed, right? Because listen, I know, you know, part of being a senior citizen is that you're still outside. And I know the hoes. Everybody know, man, don't know the hoes. So I know the hoes that these niggas be DMing and all, and I know what they say about these boys. They call that boy, you know what they call that boy? They call that boy chicken. Chicken for chicken nugget. Stop playing with me, nigga. Come on, micro nigga. I'm a big dick dictator. Stop playing with me. Everything I say, nigga, when I say them, niggas been talking every day. We wake up.
Holiday edition.
Stop playing. Yeah. You understand?
And with that being said,
yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, man. Happy Thanksgiving, man.
I guess you had some things you want to get off your chest.
Yeah, man. I'm tired of these niggas, man.
Let's rap about it.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you, G.
I understand you. I feel you.
I feel you.
Got some food. You got vendors. We in the building.
We got food.
Chefs, you heard?
Yeah, they got food on these other shows.
We set up, yeah. Oh yeah, we got desserts. Yeah, we got egg rolls. We got hold on. Is
being fabulous, being like 49 with the headband. Like, yo, why is the nigga wearing? Yo, you know the headband is for sweat.
Do you ever see
like, yo, Fab is on some? Yo, the headband is for sweat, Fab. Fab, the headband is for you sweating. You're sitting down podcasting, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, the headband looks wild. Like, this is unk activity. Like, this is what? This is like you having the Allen Iverson sleeve on and you're just chilling. Like, nigga, that's for a reason. Being fabulous, being like 49.
So what I want to know is what you gonna say about Mayo dragging your bitch ass? That's what I want to know. What you gonna say about that? Because bitch, you always got something to say about a woman all the time, and you always going at Meg and going after any other woman that you can't fuck. So I want to know, what are you gonna say about Mayo dragging your punk pussy ass? That's what I want to know. Are you gonna respond to him or not? Are you gonna respond to him or not? And see, this is why I can't take it. I can't take nobody seriously that can't dress, that want to give somebody else some fashion advice. Okay? Bitches can't dress their damn self or want to give somebody else some motherfucking fashion advice or want to tell somebody what the fuck they need to be wearing. Bitch, you sit in a damn dark ass room all day looking like you smell like corn chips and shit, talking about other niggas all the time when you ain't got shit going on but to talk about somebody else. Bitch, you know who to try with, okay? Anytime you let Saucy Santana, a whole queen, drag your ass and make your ass want to cry like a little bitch, you can't say nothing about nobody. But I bet you're not going to say nothing to Mayo. I know you're not going to say nothing to Mayo. And let me tell you, Mayo can be on some bitch-ass activity himself. Let's be clear. I'm not team Mayo at all, okay? Because he can be on some bitch-ass shit himself. But let me tell you something, DJ Akademiks. You're the biggest bitch. You're the only bitch. And I need somebody to slap the bitch out of you because all you do is sit up here and say shit and spray motherfuckers that you know you ain't going to spray to their goddamn face. You've been a bitch. You've been a problem. And I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. But like I said, you're not gonna say nothing to Mayo. You're not gonna pull up on him. You're not gonna do none of that shit you doing that you be doing with me. You're not gonna do none of that. Cause you pick and choose who you wanna fuck with. That's what you do. You pick and choose who you wanna fuck with, and you know not to fuck with that nigga right there. You know not to, because you ain't got the heart to. You ain't never had the heart. You always been a bitch, and that's why I don't take your ass seriously. I don't take you seriously at all. It's always a big bad bitch always having something to say about somebody else and want to judge somebody else and always got an opinion about something. And let's be 100% real. Yeah, giving your opinion is a part of your job, bitch. It's a part of mine too. I get it. We all get paid for giving out our opinions, whether it's unsolicited or not. We're all here to give our goddamn opinions all the time. Okay? But at the end of the day, bitch, you know what I mean? I just want to see if you're going to give that energy to this motherfucker right here. I just want to see if you're going to give that energy to him. Because, bitch, no. Get the fuck out of here. You can't talk about nobody when you be dressing the way you be dressing. Get the fuck out. Bitch, get the fuck out of here, okay? That's all I'm saying. Get your ass on. But anyway, moving on. Let's move on to the next topic of the day. Oh, wrong one. Let's move on to the next topic of the day, and that is Brian McKnight, y'all. Now, Brian McKnight, one of his sons came out, and this is what he said. And I got this off the Jasmine brain. This is another bitch ass nigga that I ain't really got nothing for like that. Okay, so let's move on. Let's get into it. So Brian McKnight is accused by his son Brian Jr. of denying Nico's final request. Okay, now in a recent deep dive interview with Mark Lamont Hill, Brian McKnight Jr. and his mother Julie McKnight opened up about their fraught relationship with Brian McKnight. And in particular order, what happened during his brother Nico McKnight's final days. According to Brian Jr., while Nico was battling cancer, all he wanted was to hear "I love you" from their father, a simple request that the famed R&B singer refused. One of the darkest and coldest, most disheartening memories of my life is the day that my brother calls me sobbing with all he's going through, looking death in the eye to tell me that I'm right about telling him not to call my father because I knew what was going to happen, because I knew where my dad was. I told him Dad is gone. He continued, all my brother wanted and needed and asked for was for my father to tell him he loves him. My father responds, I can't arbitrarily say that I love you. The interview comes amid wider turmoil between Brian McKnight and his first family, a dynamic complicated by lawsuits and public accusations. Okay? And all I got to say is this right here. Brian McKnight, you are going to get what you put out there right the fuck back. Because let me tell you something. It's one thing to be a deadbeat ass nigga, but it's a one thing to be a bitch ass nigga. And you are that personified. I don't give a damn how you feel about Julie McKnight or about your ex-wife or whatever that's going on. It's kids that came out of that situation. And the fact that you want to sit up there and be mad at your brother a couple of months ago for speaking out on behalf of his nephew, meaning your son that you didn't give not one fuck about, you want to sit up here and say you can't arbitrarily say you love him. But then you wonder why they didn't want your fucking help, because it was going to be disingenuous. It wasn't going to be genuine at all, bitch. That's why they didn't want your help. You didn't give a fuck about whether he lived or died. And if you really gave a fuck about him or his health or anything like that, the most you could have done was came there and gave that boy his final wishes. But in the same goddamn breath, though, y'all also gotta be satisfied with a motherfucker showing you how they really are. Brian McKnight just showed y'all who the fuck he is as a person. He a bitch ass nigga and he don't give a fuck about y'all. That's what he showed y'all. And I know that it hurts. Sometimes it hurts to realize that the people that we want to have so much faith in is just ain't shit ass people. We know this already. We know this already. They are ain't shit ass people, and you know we know this already. But because we want to sit there and give them all of this grace, all of this hope, all of this everything. We're hoping that they will make the right decision and keep it moving. But these are people that are never going to make the right decision. These are the people that's never going to do right by you. And I know that that's your father, and you probably got mad love for that man. And that's why it hurts so much, because y'all got love for that man and y'all got respect for that man, and it hurts y'all so much because y'all have made that clear that y'all got love for him, because that's your father, that's your parent, that's who you're supposed to love and trust and give your all to, your parent. But at the end of the day, he's showing y'all that he don't want y'all. He's showing y'all that he don't give a fuck about y'all. And if he didn't show y'all before, he showed y'all now. The moment he denied what the fuck Nico asked him in his last moments of living, that goes to show you that he never gave a fuck and he would never give a fuck about y'all. And it's up to y'all to realize that and understand it, and don't try to rationalize shit. Just know that the father that you have doesn't want to be the father that y'all got. He don't want to be your motherfucking father. He don't want to have nothing to do with you. And that's something that y'all are going to have to understand and realize. Some people are not meant to be in your life, whether they're your parents, whether they're your friends, your husband, your wife, anything like that. I had to tell my mama the same thing when it came out to her father. Her father wasn't in her life to begin with. And when she was in her 40s and she wanted to have that relationship, and he gave her his ass to kiss, girl, what you mad for? He only showing you who the fuck he is. Be glad that he showed you. Be glad that you know it. Don't be mad. Let them live. Because at the end of the day, everything that Brian is giving to his children, he gonna receive it again tenfold. Trust and believe. So we're going to move on to the next topic of the day. And this is the stupidest shit that I've ever heard in my life. And this is this shit with Brandy and Beyonce. Now, the people have been on the internet all mad and shit because, you know, Beyonce was on pictures with Monica and Kelly. And she didn't take no pictures with Brandy. So the world is mad. And I don't understand why the world is even mad about this shit. This shit is stupid. But in the midst of them doing that, Ray J decided to go on a live or stream and say this. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me remove this overlay. Sorry. Let me remove this overlay. Oh, there you go right there. Let's get into it, y'all.
Yo, at the end of the day, Jay-Z and Beyonce, like honestly, bro, like yeah, everybody you moving and they hit because I'm about to talk some shit about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Everybody ran into the other room. They like, Ray J crashed it out. No, I'm just saying, like, niggas need to pull up, like, when they come to the show, come say what's up to Brandy too, Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's it. Like, because like we big fans, we got our family in there, our cousins, and we know y'all there, and we love y'all, and we look up to y'all. For y'all to come to every one of Brandy and Monica's shows and never say what's up to B, and take all the pictures and all. I mean, it just, I don't like it. And I love you, Jay, and I love you, B. Please, like, you guys are the biggest 2 stars in the world. So we know you there. Just, you know, y'all walk by Brandy room, just pull up, say what's up, B, have a good show. I mean, she don't care. She never told me about this, and I am crashing out on this one. This is crazy. But as a brother and a fan of Jay-Z and Beyonce, like we want to take some pictures with y'all too, and we want to say hi, and we want to be inspired by the inspirational words that you guys are gonna give us. Jay-Z and Beyonce, please, and I know Brandy and Ryan are gonna hate this, but please pull up and say what's up to B. And if y'all there, this y'all 6th or 7th time being at the Brandy Monica tour or the Monica Brandy swing. I ain't said what's up to B at all. I just don't think that that's okay. I love you guys. No, come on, Jay. Come on, B. Let's do the right thing. All right. I love you.
Now, let me start off by saying this. One thing about it and two things is for motherfucking sure. One thing Scotty by nature don't give a fuck about is a bitch not speaking to me. Okay? That's one thing that I don't care about. Now, this is coming from a person that love Brandy. Love Brandy. One of my favorites. Love Brandy. Love Monica. Love them. Like Beyonce. But I promise you, ain't no way in hell I'm getting on the internet begging no bitch to take no picture of me. I'm not begging no bitch to speak to me. I'm not begging no bitch to come to my dressing room. I'm not begging no bitch to do nothing. Are you for real? Why do people need validation from Beyonce? This ain't even me being funny. Like, I ain't being no hater or nothing like that. Yeah, love Beyonce. Beyonce is one of the greatest of all time. Like, we get that. I love it. Whatever. But why aren't we treating Brandy like the great that she is? Why does she need Beyonce's validation? Why does she need for Beyonce to come to her dressing room and take a picture with her? Why does she need that? She don't need that. Brandy was who she was before we even knew who the fuck Beyonce was. Let's be for real now. And I promise you, this ain't in no way me trying to disrespect Beyonce and anything that she got going on. But y'all need to stop. Y'all need to put some respect on Brandy's name. And to those of you who act like y'all so big Brandy fans, y'all need to stop trying to, like, the whole argument was just stupid. Even in the comments, it was stupid. Then some of y'all want to blame Monica and say, oh, Monica knows what she's doing. She take a picture with Beyonce. Monica been friends with Beyonce for years. They came up together. So that's a different situation. Now, let's go into this. Now, the Breakfast Club, Lauren Del Rosa came out and said this is why Brandy and Beyonce don't have no photos at the tour.
All right, y'all. So y'all remember yesterday we did the conversation about Ray J, and he was saying, Beyonce, Jay-Z, come take some pictures with Brandy.
Yeah. Right.
I got so many phone calls yesterday. Like, I didn't even go looking for this. I got so many phone calls yesterday.
From Ray J? Or just
it was
sources?
Not. No. It was not Ray J. Let's be very clear. I did not talk to Ray J about this story. That is not the sources that I spoke to. But yesterday, I got calls from people that are close to the tour and people that would know, who called me and said, hey, I saw the report, and now there's video circulating online of, Brandy walking right past Beyonce backstage and just different things. And they're like, they don't fool with each other. Like, they don't.
Beyonce and Brandy?
Yeah. So from what I'm told,
hold on now, let me sip my tea.
From what I'm told, they do not fool with each other. I mean, Jess, you made a comment yesterday. You said you can't miss Brandy at that tour.
Yeah. So what you know, Jess?
And no,
I don't know now.
I will say though, that comment when the person called me, they said, I just want to, thank Jess for, making a point that makes sense, because you can't miss Brandy at the tour. But from what I was told is that, at one point there was a cordial relationship. I was told that Kelly Rowland and Brandy actually used to be pretty close, but even that has subsided in years. But yeah, there's been this whole thing. And from what I was told from the sources is that, this kind of lingered from, Beyonce came up and became the girl. Like, Brandy is the girl, and they both are still phenomenal, iconic women in what they do. But at some point during Beyonce's climb, things kind of got a little bit rocky, and they haven't established anything better friendship-wise from that point. So
you're saying that Lauren LaRosa is saying that Brandy and Beyonce don't rock with each other?
From what I'm being told, yes.
That's what Lauren LaRosa's sources are saying.
My sources are saying.
Don't put that on LL Cool, baby.
I'm just here reporting.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And we don't know the reason why.
I mean, I was pointing to a bunch of different things. So like I said, that there was a conversation around, like, Beyonce's come up and, Brandy's take on that. And then some other things that I'll get into, I'm sure, because I'll get some more calls after this conversation.
Oh, Ray J going live right now. Give Ray J about 20, 30 minutes. Who you like better? Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
that's a good question. Who you like better, Brandy or Beyonce?
Y'all always trying to get me up here. I love
That's a
both
good
of those
question.
women. They are both iconic. I said that about 50 seconds ago.
Good answer.
But yeah, so that's what I've been told. So I mean, all this stuff is circulating now, and I'm sure I'll be providing more. And maybe some people may be screaming at us after this, but we'll be back to have the conversation. And I don't know
Who is us? We ain't report this.
me. We're here.
Nah,
And
I got your back.
I will say though, from what I was told, it's not like oh my God, I hate her. It's super malicious. It's just don't. They're just.
So Brandy don't
You
want
just
to
not
be
gonna see
down
it.
with her. She want to be down, but not with her.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
You just reporting what your sources told
Exactly.
you.
All right, y'all.
And after hearing that is kind of true. I've heard that before. You know, there was a point in time where Kelly, Roland, and Brandy were very tight, and I heard that in the interim that Brandy had told Kelly that she's a great artist. She don't need to be, following up behind Beyonce. Kelly didn't take too well to that. Got back to Beyonce, and they don't rock with each other. However, at the Boys My concert, Beyonce was paid. She did pay tribute. Brandy paid tribute to Beyonce at the concert. I was there. Y'all know that. She paid tribute to her. So it may not even be that serious, but who the fuck cares? And here in this situation, you know what I mean? If they really don't rock with each other, then why are y'all so thirsty for them to be on the picture together if they don't rock with each other anyway? So y'all want some fake shit? I guess. Let's move on to the next thing. So let's talk about Jamie and Monique Samuels and how they done put Cookie ass on blast, honey. Let's go ahead and get into that. Now let's talk about it. Now, Monique did an interview with Angela Yee, and she says that the recent video of her with her former co-host Jason Weems, she clarifies that they were friends who developed an emotional connection, then a romantic relationship during her separation from Chris Samuels. Monique claims that the video was leaked by Chris, who obtained it from a former friend as an intimidation tactic to prevent her from her return to reality TV. Let's get into it.
You and your former co-host,
Yes.
Jason, and it looked like you guys were hugged up, and people were like, "Oh, he's married. What's going on here?"
Yeah.
So, what was that all about?
So, first, it's so much, and I'm gonna unpack it as easily and as neatly as possible. So when I was going through the divorce, I was separated but still living in the same house. Jason and I were like great friends. Like we never spent any time outside the studio, nothing like that. As I was going through the whole divorce process, the separation, everything like that, he was giving me this advice that I was like, you have to have been through something to be able to give me this type of advice. We started to have like an amazing friendship outside of work. And I started to learn some things about what he was going through.
Mm-hmm.
So we connected on that level, him being separated, living in the same house, but people not knowing because obviously he's not, out there like that in reality TV space. Mine was more public.
Right.
And it was a friendship that was genuinely a friendship that turned very emotionally connected and then it turned romantic.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason this video is out there right now is because my ex-husband actually leaked it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that's tea. Like legit, he has been showing this video to everybody. And the bigger question is, how did he get it?
So off the cloud.
The cloud? No, he actually got it from a former friend of mine who, when you go through divorce, you lose some friends, you lose some family.
Mm-hmm.
It
Pick my jaw up.
blew my mind. So for whatever reason, this particular former friend, we were cool. And then it was just like, and she was the only person that I was sharing this information with, her and my mom. And she ended up giving it to him, and he used it as an intimidation tactic because he did not want me back on reality TV. He's afraid of my book coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So he has been showing it. So people like in a reality TV world on social media, they think they know who he is, but he's a completely different person.
Mm.
Thanks to me, people think that he is what he is.
Right, because you wanted the family life to appear perfect.
Yeah,
you
did a good job at that, by the way. And thank you.
And
but
even
it's to my
detriment. You know what?
To my detriment.
It's so interesting because I feel like you've taken, even in this book, it's not like you dragged him at all. There was a couple of truths that you have that I feel like you express in a way that you weren't blaming him for the way that things transpired.
Yeah.
It was just that he was never going to be the person that you thought he would grow to be.
Yes. A lot of times women marry potential and men marry and want to stay the same, and it was that mixed up. And I was like, look, it's not fair for me to keep you in this position. Like, be who you are, but who you are is just not where I want to be anymore. I'm evolving, I'm growing. So it just got really nasty recently.
I can't believe you did that.
Yeah. So there's a friend that's been on the show, Cookie. She and I stopped talking years ago.
The infamous Cookie child. You know,
Yeah.
I Cookie.
Yeah.
She was in and out of that party.
Listen, and it's really interesting because it initially got leaked on one of her very well-known fake Twitter pages. So yeah, everybody knows.
I can't believe you're back on this show, girl.
I know.
There's so much already.
So much came out. But you know what's crazy? He tried to use that video to intimidate me from coming back. And I got to the point where I was like, you know what? Whatever. Like, do what you gonna do.
Wow.
So it was always like, then it was like, well, I ain't gonna do that. You the mother of my child. I ain't gonna do that. You still the mother of my children. But then he still did it. But then he was even intimidating the other parties. Reached out on Instagram DMs, like, call me. I need to talk. And then threatening, I'm gonna put this out on social media. So this wasn't a surprise.
Oh my gosh.
It was just didn't know when, but it wasn't. And the video is 2 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw that's what people were saying. So he was going through his own separation at home,
right,
while you were going through what you were going through.
Right.
That is wild. Recently, these pictures and videos emerged of you.
Okay, so that was her net situation on the show with Angela Yee, right? So what we're gonna do now is go over here.
There's a friend that's been on the show.
This shit on mute. So Jamie Tyler, who was a part of Love and Marriage DC, he came out and he said this. Now, I've been quiet about this topic for 2 years now, and I am glad that psychopath has finally been blasted in public by other reality TV fans and talent. We already knew it was her when it happened, but the former detective in me wanted that hardcore evidence from a private investigator at the time. Now, 2 years later, she has popped up on RHOP being pressed and messy once again for fame and clout and starting shit with the cast members she hates on their show and is still running fake troll pages on social media trying to ruin people's images and families. I want to thank Monique for blasting her and exposing how fake and scandalous that woman truly is. Be careful who you call a friend in these DC streets. Have a great day, RHOP, and Love and Marriage DC. And if you want to see more of what Jamie had to say, he went on Really BTV's page, which I know is my big sis. He went on her page and aired out more information about Miss Cookie. So all I got to say is this. All of y'all in them DC streets who trying to be cool with that big ass, fake ass, Aretha Franklin wannabe ass woman, then y'all need to watch y'all back with her. That's all that really matters on there. But why am I not surprised? But how is she able to get into all of these little, circles in that area? Like, how is she able to do that? That's what I'm trying to figure out and trying to understand. But I ain't surprised by none of that shit. And I bet it's gonna be some dummy that's still gonna befriend her and still be cool with her. So that's all I really got on Cookie and Monique. We're gonna go to the last topic, and that is Kandi and Todd. Okay, now let's get into that really quickly because I gotta go. So we find out that Kandi recently discovered that Todd was communicating with other women behind her back before filing. Okay, now neighbors, get into this. According to People magazine, Kandi reportedly discovered that Todd was communicating with other women behind her back shortly before filing for divorce. They claimed that she had no idea and was not happy about the alleged communication with both parties. Now, if you recall, Kandi filed for divorce on November the 21st. Shortly after the news broke, she hinted that there had been trouble brewing for a while on the Amazon Live, and she was saying that she was all over the place. Sometimes things just don't work out, and it just is what it is. Now, following that, Todd requested full custody of the kids due to Kandi's work schedule and claimed that he was pressured into signing a prenup without being able to consult his team. Kandi refuted the claim, stating that their prenuptial negotiations had actually been documented on her Bravo wedding special spinoff and reportedly submitted footage as evidence. She also recently requested for the courts to seal the court proceedings pertaining to their divorce. So this is about to get messy. So that is what they were saying on here. And then, of course, Kandi spoke out in regards to, the divorce. And she said she had a lot, she posted pictures of herself. I'm going to put it on the screen. Well, it's already on the screen. I'm sorry. She posted pictures of herself. And in the caption, she said, "This is what I look like when I'm going through something. I show up for my family. I show up for my friends. I show up to handle my business. And I show up with a smile, all while on the inside I'm emotionally broken. In every pic of this video, I was internally dealing with something life-changing that most of the people in the pics with me had no clue of my inner stress and sadness. This is not being fake. This is just how I deal with things. I internalize and deal with it alone. I am the poster child for saying check on your strong friend because you never know what they're going through. I normally don't like to share stuff like this, but I was listening to this old song that I wrote years ago, and I felt that it perfectly describes how I feel. So this is what I'm going to say, and then we're going to get up out of here. Now, I hate to see Kandi and Todd in the place that they're in. I really do hate to see that. I hate to see that all the way. I really do. But it might be best for them to no longer be together. Just seeing the way that Todd is moving now that this shit is over, trying to get primary custody, you know, all this other shit, and trying to say that he was forced to sign a prenup and all this other stuff, it just goes right back to the shit that Mama Joy said. You was here for the money. You was here for the clout. You was here for all of that. Because if you wasn't here for none of that, you wouldn't be doing the shit that you're doing. Then you posting all these subliminals on your story talking about what your next scheme is going to be. Bitch, you a clout chaser. Bitch, you a schemer. That's just what you are. And you're not moving in a way that you're hurt by this divorce. You're moving in a way where you don't give a fuck about what's going on with this damn divorce. You don't give two shits about it. You don't feel no ways barred about the situation. You don't give a damn. So it just goes to show me that a lot of the things that these people were saying about you were absolutely facts. And I ain't even apologizing to none of you bitches. I'm just letting y'all know I'm not apologizing to none of y'all because we can only go about what we saw. And what we saw was Todd wasn't like that. But now we see that he really was. All my prayers go out to Kandi and the kids and everybody that's involved. I really hate to see that. I hate to see Black families that I admire go through things like this. You feel what I'm saying? That like I'm definitely gonna say that, but fuck Todd. Fuck everything that he's saying, for to be quite honest. But y'all, with that being said, I'm out of here. Just be sure to tune in on December the 9th, which is Tuesday, for the Scene ATL. We're definitely gonna get it popping over there. Be sure to tune in to that. Also be sure to pick up my book on Amazon and Kindle. I'm still sending out the last of the pre-orders to you guys. I'll be resuming that when I get back to Atlanta, so be on the lookout for that. So with that being said, y'all, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys are out here, and I will see you guys on the next one.
Things I wanna do to you. All the love you try to hide. Deep in between those thighs. Ain't too proud to beg for what I want. Ain't too proud to beg for what I need. If it's good loving that you want, you can get